What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I'm back. Except I'm not back with another read. I'm back with the pandemic pregnancy vlog. I was just vlogging already, and the camera got cut off because I think I was talking about too much personal information that I'm not even gonna go into because I already talked about it. Um, but yeah, it's Sunday. I was supposed to be doing a reading. I thought at 11 o'clock, but really, it's a time zone difference, which I didn't know. So it's 12 o'clock my time, and 11 o'clock their time. So I was early, or whatever. But yeah, I cannot stop eating these. Ugh. So, uh, anyway, so because, oh, yeah, in the last video, I had shouted out my boyfriend's music videos, um, and I showed y'all, um, yeah, so go watch my boyfriend a video. He just dropped it. I just want to show y'all real quick because he's so fun. I love this video. A little snippet. Snowballs. He's so fun. But yeah, so go search cheap right now, and it'll just pop up. It'll be the first one, and I'll also leave the link in the description box below. But yeah, y'all, it's been a busy weekend. It's also kind of just been a weird weekend emotionally and stuff. So I've been noticing that some days I really do need a night or a day to myself to just recharge my energy, to not really be around anybody. I've noticed that I feel like, and I just want to say I feel like, but I feel like I've had so much pressure on me while I'm pregnant to like have energy and to be fun and to be happy and to look cute and all of these things, and really I don't be wanting to do none of that. Sometimes I barely want to shower. I don't want to clean my house. I don't really want to get out of bed. So it's easier for me to be alone because, okay, I don't have to feel guilty about not being able to play with Kamaya, or I don't have to feel guilty about my boyfriend seeing the house a mess and having to get up and cook and clean and make sure that he eats and make sure that he's feeling good. It's a lot of pressure being the mother of a household. So sometimes I just be needing a weekend or a day or a night to myself, and I feel like last night was really like a recharge for me. So I feel so good this morning. I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna retwist my hair today, and hopefully that puts me in a good energy because I'm so tired of looking how I feel. I need to just get myself together and start feeling a little bit better. And as y'all can see, my hair has completely faded. It's not really red anymore. It's kind of sun bleached and faded into like this pink rustic color, and I actually really like it. Like, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we're not gonna keep it like this, sis. We're not gonna do that. Because once I'm out of this phase, like once this stuff grows out, or I guess it's obviously not gonna grow all the way out, but after the baby, and I can bleach my hair again, like I want to go lilac or I want to go pastel. So I just want to use up all the red and orange dye that I have and get that out the way because I don't see this being my hair color for much longer. So I might as well just use it. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I was supposed to do a reading this morning, and I had the time mixed up, so I figured I could start doing little readings in the vlogs, and that way if you watch the whole vlog or whatever, you'll kind of get that reading, or you'll get a little bit of a reading. And again, as y'all know, readings don't always resonate. If it's not your story, it's not your story. But I figured I would come on here and I would do some readings because I never really do readings anymore. And I know for some people that probably fucking sucks because that's what they came to my channel for. I will honestly tell y'all, after the first trimester, I am going to get back to reading daily. It's just right now, it's really hard to pull on so much energy when I barely have energy for myself. So that's the only thing keeping me back from reading. And after I get out of this first trimester, I will definitely be back to reading like normal. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started and see what we have going on. Spirit guides, ascended master, soul family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my vlog family, the people who watch my vlogs, the people who need a message, or anybody who stumbles across this video, no matter what time it is. Okay, so the first card out is Taurus. I feel like it's a lot of pregnant women. It's a lot of things blooming and blossoming right now. Even though it's fall time, it feels like spring. It feels like springing into action. It feels like feeling better about yourself, kind of coming into, for somebody getting a bigger booty, or their body is filling out, maybe even their busts are filling out. And somebody could be really, really attracted to what you're starting to look like. This reminds me of like testosterone, or you know, horns. I'm also hearing devil, so there could be like temptation around, or maybe there was temptation around that you're finally like getting over. There could be an addiction or something that you're finally letting go of, and that temptation makes you feel good, like I'm on top of the world. I'm seeing somebody like jigging. So if it feel like family gatherings or just togetherness. It feels like being around people that you love. It also feels like maybe coming out of your shell, maybe being able to talk to people more, or voice your opinions, or speak your mind a little bit more. It really feels like being able to open up and broaden your horizons and go places that maybe you haven't been able to go in the past, like mentally, emotionally, or even physically. So this could be even traveling. So somebody's spreading their wings and deciding, I want to leave the nest, or I'm flying away from the coop. So if you have roommates or something, it feels like sneaking away, or finally standing up for yourself and just being like, I have to leave, because it's plenty leaves falling. So I just figured like I gotta leave, or I don't wanna go, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta go right now. I'll be back before you know it. So it's kind of like, don't think that I don't want you. Don't think that I don't want this. I think we just need to surrender to having space, because I need to protect my peace, or I need to protect my energy. I have to get to know me again. I have to, with this Leo card, I have to love on myself. I can't just love you, but I also have to love thyself, and then love thy neighbor. So it feels kind of like maybe wanting more support from somebody who is maybe like a perfectionist, for somebody who is always on the go. This could be again from your significant other, because these horns keep popping out. So I do feel like there's a lot of sexual healing going on. So you guys could be really, really attracted to your partner right now. Or your partner could be on the go, like moving really, really fast in life, going places, and it feels kind of like maybe they're leaving you behind. Like they got their jacket on, and it's kind of like they're ready to go. I put some ice on you because you got a cold heart. So it feels like kind of like putting your heart out there, like putting effort in. Like, even if maybe you don't have the fast cars and the clothes and everything that they have, you have the passion for them. Like, I'm also hearing wildfires or little fires. So you could live in Seattle, or Oregon, or I just heard Ohio, or California, or somewhere where there are a lot of fires. But it feels kind of like self-starting. So somebody could be getting a push to start car, or a self-starting car. I just heard Tesla, and I just heard DK4L. So being down with each other for life. I know that's not what that means. That's Dear and Kim. But it feels like being down for one another for life, and deciding, hey, even if we're going through problems, I want to go through this with you. So this is kind of accepting your parents, or accepting old friends back. And I don't want to just say old friends back into your life, but maybe just seeing things differently. Okay, I see why maybe this person was treating me like this, or I see why this had to happen, or I see why that had to happen. It really feels like kind of like being in control of the driver's seat, and taking that accountability for your life, taking that responsibility for your life, and for the things that you have going on in your life. I feel like somebody also looks really, really good in white. Somebody got like a period stain on a white pants. Somebody could have hid their period from their parents, or your child could be hiding their period from you. Somebody's kid is pregnant, a teenager is pregnant, and they wanted to have an abortion without you knowing, but they surrendered to protecting a baby, protecting their treasure. And the parents didn't tell, the kid didn't tell you because they wanted to protect the baby, protect their peace, because maybe the mother would have made them have an abortion, or the parents would have been very, very judgmental. And it feels like this child doesn't feel super loved. Like, even if they feel your love, they don't feel like you're passionate about them, like you care about them. And they just wanted somebody love. I just want somebody to treat me like somebody. I know it's kind of like a love song. It's 11:22. I know it's like a love song, but to me, it's kind of feeling like, dang, like, I want somebody to love me. Like, even if it's a child, I want that unconditional love, and I'm going to get it. And it feels like kind of like it's a party. Like, it's a party. I don't know why I'm channeling all these songs. But it feels like a party. Like, it really feels like a disco or something, being like, you brighten up my life. You brighten up my world. We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. Take it slow. It feels like, yes, I'm famous, or yes, you got a lot going on. Yes, I see your shine. I see your sparkle. I still love you. But I want you to know that we ordinary people. And I know that you believe that we have a legacy. But I need for it to not be so much pressure. I need for us to both be able to accept the fact that we love each other, and we're going to go through shit. We gonna have problems. We gonna be irritated with each other. We gonna fuss. We gonna fight. We gonna hate each other sometime. But at the end of the day, I'm choosing to protect what we have. I'm choosing to fight for you. I'm choosing to let my voice be heard. I'm choosing to talk to you and communicate with you. So this could be somebody maybe trying to learn how to better communicate, trying to communicate better with their significant other, or with a friend, or with a family member, or something like that. But it truly feels like maybe the relationship or the marriage, or, you know, even at work or something like that, like, maybe it was just drying up. Like, you didn't really feel welcome. That person didn't feel welcomed in your home. Or maybe that person felt like you weren't really opening the door to new possibilities. You were staying stuck where y'all were in some kind of pain. And it's kind of like you haven't realized that being in a serious commitment, friendship, you know, having long-term friends, or having this career that of your dreams, or buying this house, or whatever it is that you have manifested, it feels like maybe you didn't know about all the twists and the turns and the curves that came along with the journey. And as you're starting to realize, the fog is starting to clear. It's kind of like, okay, I'm starting to realize that even though this is a topsy-turvy road, it's big enough for both of us. I can navigate it. Like, I can do this, you know. So I do feel like maybe the fog is kind of clearing from your eyes, and you're actually, it feels like a baby, like, wiping the stuff from their eye. And then my phone just rang. Sent you $20 for a reading. My readings are not $20. I hate when people do that. But yeah. So yeah, it's really, really feeling like your baby is safe. Your baby is protected. If you have been wondering if you're pregnant, even if you're not, and maybe you're manifesting a child, you're trying to conceive, or it feels like somebody is older, like maybe they've been married for 12 years, and it feels like trying to protect themselves. Like, I don't want to tell my husband that I want a baby because he has a high power career. Or it feels like trying to protect your baby from you. Like, maybe you had bad parents, or you didn't like the childhood that you have. And it's kind of like, I have compassion for children, so I don't want to bring a child into this world knowing that I might not be the kind of parent that I would want them to have. I just heard skakubis. I don't know what that word is. I think it's like a sexual thing where it's kind of like it attaches itself to you, like maybe you feel sex when you're asleep. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I hope my phone don't turn off. Dang. I can't think of how to spell the word. Okay. I probably can't find it. Yep, okay, I found it. Succubus. Succubus. Okay. That's what it's called. Succubus meaning. A female demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping men. So maybe somebody is fighting like a porn addiction or a sex addiction or a sexual demon. It feels kind of like somebody needs to be choked to enjoy sex, or like they've gotten to the point where sex is only enjoyable mentally. So it kind of feel like maybe sexual trauma, releasing sexual trauma, kind of getting over sexual trauma and opening the door to new sexual experiences with your partner, bringing y'all closer together, creating that baby. That's kind of like the scenario that I just got, kind of. Also, for some of you guys who are manifesting a new car, be very, very mindful about car accidents and stuff. It feels like wearing your seatbelt. It feels like appreciating your life and taking responsibility for your life. Even if you believe, oh, God got me and I'm okay, you also have to take the necessary steps to be okay, right? So yeah, it also kind of feels like maybe somebody is upset because they can't garden. It's getting a little bit cooler outside, and maybe that had become their peace this summer. It feels like creating an inside garden, getting some new plants for your home. I just heard Pretty Boy XO. Getting some new plants for your home, making your house look beautiful, making your house look brighter. So maybe even changing up decorations, getting some fall decorations or some spooky decor. Oh, my feet are falling asleep. That's another pregnancy symptom. Oh, I cannot sleep the same way for a long period of time, y'all. I can't. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a different story. If y'all like readings within the vlogs, definitely let me know, because I don't mind doing them when I have energy, when I'm alone, when I have the time. And if y'all don't mind me just kind of sitting in my bed and doing it, one thing I've been super hard on myself about the fact that I'm not doing as many readings. And I was looking on YouTube and I came across, I used to follow this lady named A Minute with Mila. And I had been following, she was the first person I ever watched when it came to a tarot video. She was the first person I came across. And it was about a twin flame or about a Cancer. And she was telling us about meeting our twin flame and all of this stuff. And, yeah. For some reason down the line, I kind of stopped vibing with her energy and I stopped watching her readings. And I tried to come back here and there whenever I would see her on my timeline, but I really didn't resonate with her attitude or her energy anymore, so I stopped watching. Now I came back, and like 2 days ago, she posted a vlog. And I'm like, oh wow, she's vlogging now. So all the spiritual tarot videos have been removed from her channel. Also, I used to watch this girl called Angelic Guidance. 333. She was a really good reader to me. She was like one of the second people that I found. I used to literally watch her every single day while I was at work. I would listen to her readings. And then I just started to notice that it had been a whole year and she was still talking about divine masculines and karmics and what they had going on. And I'm just like, girl, okay, I'm over that. You helped me get over that 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago. When are we going to change the dynamic? I noticed it had never changed, so I stopped watching her as well. And she turned her channel into a beauty channel. So what if God is just moving us in a direction where we don't necessarily need tools? We still have divination. We just don't necessarily need to rely on tools. Because to me, I feel like I can read you to filth just by speaking to you. Just by doing these vlogs, you're going to get some sense of something. And I feel like a lot of us are just relying more on our intuition than tools. Even with crystals and sage and all that kind of stuff, yes, it's very good to use. Yes, it is a part of the spiritual community, but that's not the only way that you can have a relationship with God. That's not the only way you can do magic. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a different story. I'm going to grab some different cards. Let's pull some actual tarot cards, because I don't know. I feel like I don't really use tarot cards as much. Like, most of the time, my favorite deck is my astrology deck. This is the deck that I will use forever. I will repurchase this one. You get so much information out of these cards, out of the pictures, out of the words, out of the titles, like out of everything. You get so much information. So I really like these cards. These are my favorite. And I end up giving the book to my friend Brandy. Shout out to her. I end up giving the book that came with this to her, and I swear you don't even need the book. It's just so much information in these cards. So those are my favorites. My other favorites are these ones. You get so much information out of these as well, but I feel like these are more sacred. So everybody that I do readings for don't get these cards. These are for people who want more of a spiritual reading, because these are the Angels and Ancestors deck. And then I also have this deck. It's crystals, but I don't use it as much. And then I like this deck. I just don't use it as much. Look what card was in here. The 3. Y'all know that's my number. This is one of my favorite decks because the information in these pictures is very, very different than like a regular tarot deck or something like that. So I really, really enjoy these. I like the numbers that they have on them. And they really do correlate to different meanings for me and how I read. So I can really, really appreciate that. And the pictures are really, really detailed too. So that's good. And because I don't really use this deck a lot, when I do use it, I notice that the messages that I get are very different from just the stuff that I get. You know, because when you have the same decks, after a while, it becomes, oh, hey, this means strength. Like, it becomes kind of repetitive because you're just used to pulling out certain messages. And I had gotten to a point where I could just see a card and pull a meaning out of it without really looking at it. So now I'm trying to take my time looking at the cards and actually analyzing them, because I feel like when you do that, you get different types of messages other than just, oh, hey, I know what that card means. It usually means heartbreak. Like, I could look at this card and be like, oh, this means heartbreak. Or I could look at it and be like, oh, this means being left out in the cold. Or having your legs pent up, feeling like you have pins and needles in your feet. That's a pregnancy symptom. That's breaking your heart. That's hurting you, or that's causing you pain. That's clouding your judgment a little bit. It also feels like shielding your heart, maybe being guarded. This looks like something going between the 2 legs. So this could be like a stabbing. So this could be somebody hurting you or like penetrating you very hard. I don't know why I just got all of that. But it feels kind of like sexual assault or sexual trauma. It feels like a bleeding heart. And I keep bleeding. I keep bleeding love. So it feels like trying to release that bloody feeling. Okay, so somebody could maybe be miscarrying, or maybe they dealt with that in the past and now they have a rainbow child. They have reservations about getting pregnant again, putting their legs up and be, because it feels like somebody putting their legs up waiting for the sperm to go down. So it feels like you actually tried, like you're in the process of trying to have a baby. I also heard this person could have vitiligo. So yeah, yeah, just reading different cards and seeing the different meanings. Because when I used to get a lot of new different decks, it felt so good to me to get a different deck. It felt like, ooh, more information. And then COVID happened and I stopped buying new decks. But yeah, so let's go ahead and see what kind of message we can get out of these tarot cards for you guys. But this was a good vlog. I like just kind of chilling with y'all and enjoying my morning. Y'all gonna get 2 vlogs today because I'm also gonna do my hair today, so I might take y'all on that journey with me. I might just sit up and talk my shit. I also want to clean the house today. I wish I could show y'all me doing all of that in one video. I'm gonna manifest it. I want to be able to edit videos so bad. Because I feel like my vlogs would just be so lit. Like, they would. Yeah. Okay. My nose starting to run. Okay, so let's see. I feel like somebody, and I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. And nobody else has to know. So I creep. Yeah. It feels like if somebody was creeping around, they done got caught. Somebody lurking on your page. They want your energy. They want your spirit. They want to be in your space. It's kind of like this person could act like they hate your guts. I'm hearing Drake like, niggas will buy a Drake CD and say they bought it for their sister. Yeah, it's kind of like motherfuckers act like they don't fuck with you, but in real life, motherfuckers really fuck with you. It's kind of like, y'all heard that knocking on my window, so that must have been confirmation for me. I don't know. But yeah, it feels kind of like, also like a cathedral. Like maybe people look at you as a church. People look at you as a home base. People look at you as like, that's my friend, I can go to her. Or that's my boss, I can come to him about this sexual assault that happened and not feel weird about it. Or I don't know why I just picked that up. So maybe that happened to somebody in the workplace. But it really feels, I just heard like emailing HR or something like that. But with this computer, it really feels like somebody is like stalking you, like making fake pages, and like looking at your shit, like looking at what you have going on, seeing if you and your person still together, seeing if y'all are fighting. It also looks like I'm hearing Star of David because of what's on this person's necklace. So it looks like this person doesn't even have ill intentions. It's just, I guess I would say envy, because it's not like they hate you, because they're barefoot. And to me, when I see barefoot, I feel like that's a connection to the earth. That's a connection to the ground. So, but she also is barefoot on a gray surface with shadowy energy. So it's kind of like this person is being forced to see themselves. Maybe you're even helping this person see themselves and come out of this darkness. And it feels like they don't know how to just come out and ask you for help because maybe they haven't been so pure in the past. So it feels like maybe they feel like they're getting older with the white hair, or they feel like they're getting wiser. It feels like maybe people who have hurt you in the past like reaching back out to you. So this is old friends or old lovers or exes or something. It really feels like I'm not gonna lie, it feels like an ex is like watching videos of you or like pictures of you like sexually. So if you have any like tapes out there or anything like that out there, it feels like, and that's probably why I got that Skakubis in the last reading, it feels like maybe somebody is like masturbating to your energy, which is just weird. But that's what it feels like. Like maybe somebody is just thinking about you a lot, thinking about you sexually, and even kind of doing stuff to your pictures. Even if they're not sexual pictures, they could just be going to your social media and listening to you talk. It feels like just, not weirdness, because I'm not going to say that, because people are people, but it feels just kind of like admiration. Like, if these are females and you're a female, it feels like, bitch, I want to be your friend. But because you won't be my friend, bitch, I hate you. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Also, the way that I'm picking up on that is kind of like deciding to put the phone down and like I'm not gonna touch it and I'm just gonna be in hermit mode. I'm just gonna focus on me. I'm just gonna pay attention to me. I'm just gonna protect my crown with the hood up. So it really feels like protecting your crown and putting yourself in a position to. Also, with this dresser drawer right here, it's kind of like a side table. Maybe somebody has a side table with a whole lot of information, or maybe somebody's going through your drawers. It's really like, okay, I can tell a lot about a person by what they have in their drawers or by what they have going on. So I feel like maybe somebody trying to get to know you, like looking at your stuff, trying to see what you like. Maybe somebody is planning a gift for you, or like on a computer, or maybe you leave something up on a computer and they happen to like look at it. It also feels like maybe somebody buying you a car or a ring or like a big purchase, and maybe you accidentally finding out about it. Um, yeah. So my phone lit up at 11:42. So that's 6:11 equals 8. And then I have 46 battery percent. So if any of those numbers pertain to you, um, that could mean something. That could mean that there's an ending to this phase in your life, feeling like you have to restrict yourself or hide yourself, or if there was any kind of infidelity or like somebody stalking you or exes just getting on your nerves and stuff. It feels like, look, I just opened these up just like this, and what's this one? The seven of Pentacles. Um, so it looks like there's a death. And look, she's on her phone. So there's been a death put to whatever person was like stalking you or making your life harder. And there, God is giving you like an inflow of love. Like, okay, I gave you this opportunity to grow. You grew from it. Now here's this Seven of Pentacles that you've been waiting for. Yeah, stop ignoring. It's kind of like, okay, maybe you were ignoring something or somebody for a long time because maybe you had your back turned towards them, towards what God was giving to you. It's kind of like God gave you a hard time in your life and you wanted to reject it. Remember, I don't know. I think because remember I had told y'all earlier, like I had already started filming a little bit and then I had stopped. In that video, I think I had talked about kind of only things that you allow to happen to you will happen to you. So um it feels like, and even she put her phone down, her phone is like on the ground and she doesn't have it. And remember, this card right here has a phone in it with the ending. So if there was cheating or infidelity or somebody ignoring you, or maybe you ignoring somebody else, maybe putting them on a block list or not speaking to them, I feel like that there is an end to that. The Three of Cups is all about a celebration. Three of Cups is also about a third party situation. So this could be walking away from a third party and deciding to look at the cup that God is giving you, putting it into anything that's going to cause turmoil within the relationship. With this Queen of Cups, remember we had that Ace of Cups. You got to think about it. You are looking at your cup and you're ready for it to like overflow. You know, you got the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles with the Magician. This is fighting for what you love, fighting for who you believe in. And then with this Tower card at the top of the deck, it feels like God literally brought you through something in order for a collaboration to happen. And the Four of Pentacles is all about stability. So this collaboration is your stability. This new job, this new home, this new business, this new relationship, whatever it is. For some of you guys, it's a new religion. It's a new religious community. 3333. That may be for me. Maybe I might join a church or something. I don't know. That's not in the plan, but it feels like there's a death being put to the old way of being, your old relationships, the old people who hurt you, the old friendships. God is literally putting an end to your pain. God is waving the white flag, being like, hey, look, you get happiness now. You get this because you accepted what I put you through and you took it with a grain of salt. For a lot of y'all know what I went through with the whole kind of like third party situation in my relationship. And at first, for the first 2 weeks, I really took it as so devastating. I really took it like, damn, you know, my life is over. Not my life is over, but my relationship is over in X, Y, and Z. And then as the 2 weeks and 3 weeks and month now has progressed, I have noticed how close God has brought me and my significant other to each other. How we really did have to go through something like that to kind of appreciate each other, because it wasn't just a fault on his part, but it really made me understand how unappreciated I made him feel. as my partner. You know, it really did force me to see my role that I played within a relationship. And when things happen like that, like let's say you got into a badass car accident, but you found out that you had cancer because of that badass car accident. Those are blessings in disguise. So when things like this arise in your life, you also have to rise to the occasion and be like, all right, God, if you're putting me through this, you're also going to get me through this. So how can I show up? How can I do my part? Once you tell God that you're ready to do your part, I feel like the blessings just naturally come in. The blessings naturally come in, and that's the phase and that's the period that I feel like maybe a lot of us are in, especially with it coming out in the reading. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading style vlog that I did. It's 11:47. That's 11:11, and I have a reading at 12 o'clock. So for the next like 10 minutes, I'm gonna try to film a video. I'm gonna do an October. No, I'm gonna do an end of the month check-in. I'm gonna do an end of the month check-in, and I'm gonna call it like Tarot and Chill or something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope I didn't talk y'all head off, and I hope my nose is not running and looking crazy and stuff. But yeah, y'all, I'm out of here.